Hey everybody, it's me Javier. I hope you can hear me. I just did this ad hoc streaming. Hopefully, everybody's listening to me and is able to see and hear. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do a test. If I can find myself in my computer, let's see. In my Yep, I'm live and people are listening to me, so that's good. I'm happy. Hey guys, I just decided to do this ad hoc video. I got a little screen over here. I should put it over here. So I got this cool laser 128. My friend Sean sent me a bunch of things that I am very happy about. He owed me some things, and also he offered me some freebies and several things. So I got a bunch of things in the mail, and one of them was a few laser 128s, and this is one of them, and it doesn't work. So what better to do than to show how to repair these ones? These are a little bit weird. Sometimes don't they're I mean they're just not as easy to find, and they used to be an amazing clone. So here it is. It's a nice normal clone. It looks good, and it actually powers up. So let's connect it in the back. And I'm using my beautiful USB-C adapter. It works perfectly with this. Just for you to know, if you guys want to order it, 8bitstuff.com. So connect it over there, and I look at this. This is the screen. Turn it on. It works, meaning it turns on. But the problem is, other than my screen falling down, when I try to do reset, control reset to stop it and see what I can do, nothing works. And these keyboards are well known to be a little bit um, difficult because they get with time they get mushy. I suppose they use this rubber thing that when you click on them, what you do, it touches a piece of metal, and the rubber part has carbon, and it creates the connection between them. So when the carbon up here is old, or the metal plates underneath are also tired, let's say, or old with things on it like dust or anything, it won't make the connection. So any key that I try to use, it doesn't work, and it still keep trying to. The disk is working, it keeps trying to go in there. Caps lock doesn't work, nothing works. So just to show that it doesn't work, let's get to work on it. And for the folks that are watching, this was an ad hoc um, video live. I'm not supposed. I don't think that anybody's gonna watch right now. Mostly people are gonna watch it later, and I don't mind. I didn't plan this. It just occurred to me that I wanted to work on this, and what a better way to do it than to put it live. So anyway, uh, these lasers are cool because they are, a nice clone. They work well, but there's a lot of, they're kind of difficult to open. They have basically eight in total screws. They got 3 screws in the front. Then they got these two. So 3, 5. Then we got two more, 6, 7. So they're 9 actually. 8, 9. These 4 over here are for the drive. So you don't need to take them out, unless you want to take out also the drive, but not right now. And go. These are kind of the same size. So that's how you know they are the ones that we need to do. And just try to use and A screwdriver that it's it hasn't magnetized. I sometimes put a magnet to it, so it's easier for me to take out the screws. It's magnetized, but it's really very low the power. So when I put a magnet, it makes it a lot easier to take out. There. This little trick, if you didn't know it, I'm sure you did. There, you see, it's easier, a lot easier. You put a magnet in there, and these have to be the strong magnets, not the earth magnets, because the other ones, the flexible ones, are not that strong, so they won't do anything. Anyway, that's it. It's ready to be opened. Very careful, just this open from the front and just pull it up. But the problem is not in front, the problem is in the back. When you open them up, this part, it's very complicated to open. These machines were not really made to be opened easily like the Apple IIc. So what you got to do is this plastic over here, it's very hard to take out. So what I do is I try to push it up front like that, and it will open up this. But as you can see, these parts, they don't come out. So you got to use something to push it carefully, because there's a couple of tabs over here, and those tabs don't allow it to open that easily. So you gotta pry it around all, a little bit, and careful, and blah blah blah. So it's a pain, basically a pain. And the problem is that there's two tabs over here and two tabs over here, and then the connectors don't allow these to move up and back. So it is really difficult to open it up. Sometimes what I gotta do is I gotta push it to the back. You see, kind of hard, but at the same time careful, because I don't want to break any plastic. Yep, finally one tab gave up here. The other one still really hard, and as you can see, the good thing about these plastics is that are still flexible after all this time. So there's not going to be too much problem. You see, they have little tabs, and they are the ones that are giving me a hard time. And of course, I don't want to break them. Yeah, it's almost out. Just go again, maybe like this, and then push towards you like this. Yeah, this is a pain. So no more. Yeah, there you go. Now, pull it out. It's still in there. You see that? This is still here. Well, before I lose all my screws, I gotta go and put them on a little lid like I always do. Now I'm gonna lose them. I don't want to do that. This thing still doesn't want to go out. Oh my God. What a pain. It will eventually go out, but yeah, there you go. Finally. So not an easy thing to do. So again, this is not easy to open. Oh, this is not beautiful, but it's not that bad. It's the thing about these computers is they have a lot of metal on them. The metal doesn't look the best, but it's not that corroded. It's just a little bit corroded. Anyway, the important thing that I'm looking for right now, it's a keyboard. So what I gotta do is I gotta first disconnect the speaker. Then I gotta disconnect the keyboard from these two connectors over here. Okay. So just a second, I'm just looking at good thing. I was just checking that nobody was trying to comment or doing something like that, and nobody is, so that's good. So anyway, I gotta pull these down. That's another issue. There's a little metal plate over here, and I gotta separate these from here. Gotta be careful. There it is. Coming out. It's two of them, so you gotta do one first. Of course. And then the other one, it's easier if you use like something flat to kind of separate them. There you go. It's one out. Look at this, and this looks like a little bit off. Not sure. Let me see. I can use some help from my little Swiss knife. That's because it's sharp. I can get in there. Now that it's there, I can just pull it. There you go. Then I can use something more normal, but get it in. It was first thing. Oh, look at this. There's this cable. It's not. No, this is not good. Maybe that's why it's not working. I'm gonna fix this in a minute. But while I'm here, let's fix them right away and forget about the rest. Or at least I hope that's a problem. So I'm gonna put away that big part of the computer and just here comes the second part. Again, this is not an easy task. So we have a bunch of we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws over here. These are the screws too for the keyboard, but also we have all these little screws for this little part. And this is the one that I need actually. I don't think I'm going to take out these ones this time. I need to remove the small ones, these ones. And I got a little trick for this. As you can see, there's a lot of holes here, and they all get into little pieces of plastic, so they get in. But sometimes you can get confused and not seeing where they belong to. So as you can see, this hole, you can get confused and don't know where it belongs to. So what I do is I do like a little punch with a white ink. So I can recognize, of course, if I can make this white ink work, that would be better. Yeah, there you go. And at the same time, I'm going to put these guys in here because I'm going to have to take them all. So all these are coming out. So every time I take out one, I put my little mark. This one. Okay. This was here. Put it here. Okay. And so forth. So next time I don't have to guess where it is. You can, at least I get confused. Maybe people that are more used to this, they don't get confused, but I do. So I prefer to do this way. So as always, this is going to be. Oh, hi CDI. No, this is not it. This is it. So That's why you got to be careful. What do you mean that the 12-volt line? Oh yeah, the one that I missed. Yes, I think that's maybe part of the problem, if not the problem itself. But I'm already here, and I know how to repair these things. And if I'm not repairing, at least I'm doing a refurb. So I'm going to continue doing it. But that could be the problem, actually. And yeah, you're right about 12 volts. It's a red cable, so yeah, normally it's a power cable, the red one. So thanks for being here, CDI. And you can see we're trying to repair this little thing, and you will see these are. I think this is the same technology that Ataris and Commodore use, and some European computers. I think Amigas too. They use the same technology. So these keyboard don't use a switch like the Apple ones, like the Alps keys. Oh crap! Oh god. Okay, I'll find it. Hopefully it's somewhere here. Oh, here it is. And this is another thing that I just did. You won't be able to see, but I did this. If you see over here, you see this little line. These are magnets, and I put them out because I always am dropping pieces. And look what happened here. I dropped the screw, and it was gonna fall apart, but it got caught by the magnet. So I love it. It worked the way I intended it. So there you go. I'm happy that my ideas work. Oh, you were sarcastic about the 12 volt looking. Well, I don't know. I always take 12 volts to the ground. Remember, I gotta keep my name. So anyway, this is just a lot of work. I don't like this. And then when you put all this, you will see that it's the last one. So here we go. Put me here. Close this. I don't need any more. And we'll pull this up. And you'll see what I was talking about. Okay. Very careful. This is it. So how it works is that these things, I'm going to pull this out. So over here, this part is made out of carbon, and this carbon it transmits electricity. So what happens is that when you push it, it will go to these two and just make the connection. As you can see, they're all cut in half. So when you push this, it will feel the connection and complete the connectivity. So that's how they work. None of them are working right now. So what I'm going to do is, I was working on something else today, so I got still my rubbing alcohol here with some Q-tips. And I'm going to do this for here. So what I do is I first clean them up. Maybe they got something in there. And this is tedious work. And I see it against the light. I see it that they got like some kind of dirt in there. So yeah, I'm sure they need this cleanup. Also, after this, I'm going to do something else, but let's finish first and we'll do the rest. And I just moved the around the Q-tip so I don't use the same side all the time, so it cleans up a little bit. So that's what I'm doing right now, cleaning up. It's tedious work, but it's cool. While I'm doing this, let me talk to you guys about my new acquisitions. And I just told everybody on the social media, I got a Spartan, and I'm very excited about it. It's a really, really, really rare computer that my friend Sean found in his garage and or his basement, really. And he told me about it, and I was so excited. He told me, "Okay, do you want it? Are you gonna really work on it?" I said, "Yeah, definitely." And he gave it to me, so he's amazing. Um, so I'm working on that right now. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little pen. This is it's called. Hold on, I don't remember the name of this. This is fiber, um, crystal fiber. Hold some kind of fiber that you use it to scratch things. So what I do is I put just a little bit of alcohol, rubbing alcohol on it, and I use it to basically scratch these guys. So what I'm gonna do with this is whatever kind of weird thing it had, like a rust or something. I'm just doing it softly so it doesn't take all the metal, but I'm kind of scratching the metal so it cleans it up, and it's when it gets touched by the carbon, it will definitely take the charge and understand. See, if I do it like this, you can see that it's getting a lot cleaner. It will shine more. Fiberglass, thank you. Yeah, I always forget names. So, and by the way, I need to buy another one because this is really bad. It should be it should be better. But anyway, I'm gonna use it because I don't have another one. Should arrive tomorrow, but by tomorrow I'm already. And really, this is good enough. Just a little bit. You don't have to do too much. Just enough to clean it up. It's like sanding a little bit, but it's very light sand, and just enough to expose the metal and allow the connection to be made easier. And I don't know if it's okay to put it in the alcohol, but I try to put it in, just maybe it cleans it up a little bit. Again, it's kind of boring, but maybe some people are interested in learning this technique. It works. I've done it before. I think I did it a long time ago in an Amiga, and I just did it in one of these keyboards. So the out of the three computers, I think none of them worked. So I already fixed one, but I thought I should show this technique. Maybe some people don't know about it. So this keyboard is or this PCB. It's look at all these things. It's weird. Uh, I think that's what made it a lot cheaper and affordable because of these things. You gotta be careful here because I think this is the reset. So I gotta make sure that this one and this one are completely clean, and maybe this because this is the open Apple control reset. Just in case, I'm gonna do the other ones and make sure they're all clean. They look clean now. They shine. They shine a lot. Let's see. Oh yeah, they shine. So I'm gonna put this on the side, and let's do this. So this one's the same thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out my Q-tip. It's kind of used, but I still it's not that dirty. And I'm just gonna go through all of them just to make sure they are clean. And as you can see, my Q-tip is not getting that dark, so they're not that dirty. Still, it's important that we can do this. So whatever dirty thing was here, I'm gonna get rid. This was really dirty. You see that? So I'm gonna toss this. I'm gonna take a new one. Is this clean? Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the next. I'll try to do 2 at the same time. 2 rows. So cleaning. Still cleaning. And making noises. Oh. So what I'm doing right now over here is just making sure that all of them are clean for the next step. And this is what I have done in the other ones, and they always work. So let's toss this one. And this is a little secret. I got this. This is called the Archaic Elements. This is a graphite conductive paint. So this paint, I use it to basically repaint these little dots, the black dots. I'm gonna just make sure that it's all mixed. Make sure it's closed so I don't. And I'm gonna make sure that it mixes. Just in case. I don't know if it needs or not to have it to be mixed, but I suppose every paint needs to be mixed. So I cleaned that. And there you go. So what I'm going to do is none of this. I'm going to take a new Q-tip. I'm going to use it as a paint. So I'll take the paint from here and just apply a dab on each of them. This one has a little bit too much, but what I'm going to try to do is just put it all around. Yeah. So again, this is going to be a lot of time, but I think it's very important that it's done because I'm basically renewing everything, repainting this coating with the paint that will allow it to just work again, have a good connection. So, oh, I had too much over there, but there it is. So again, it was a little bit too much over here, so I'll just pull it out from there and then they put it in here. So So here we are doing this. These are the kind of things that they're a little bit boring, but also they're relaxing. They make you, they allow you to think about other things and just relax you by themselves. And this is part of what I like of the hobby, that there's things that you can do and they help you relax. Oh, I messed up over there, but I can fix it in a minute. So I'm gonna finish this line. And with the other side, I'm gonna try to pick it up. I think no, it's okay. Painted myself a little bit. But now I have this flat, so I like it to be flat. So I'm just gonna keep using it. Yep. And I'm done. So normally if it was a normal video, I would just pause and wait for it to get dry. This Q-tip, I can touch it now. I'm gonna close this. I don't need any more. And I am going to wait a few minutes that it that it dries, and then I'm gonna try to put it together again. But that's it. We're kind of done. We need to test it. In the meantime, I'm gonna put this aside with the board. I'm gonna try to solder or fix that little cable. So let's do that. Okay, so I gotta take out this piece. Normally, what you do is you push it out with a little something here, so you can push this whole thing. Be careful, don't cut yourself, because this is where are my tweezers? I don't know, on here, but I always lose them. I'm that good. Hey, tweezers, where are you? Oh, here they are. So, yeah, there it is. I push it, pull it out. It's going this way. Right to this broke and I need to fix it, but hopefully I'll be able to use it right now. Nope. Anyway, I just should open this. I think it just, oh, it broke maybe, yeah, but I thought it came out just a bit. But what I gotta do is carefully, I gotta just cut out so I get some little piece of metal here to show up. Yeah, there it is, just enough. Sorry that you maybe can't see it too close, but I just cut a little bit of here of the cable. I'm just going to put it in here, back where it belongs, and use one of these tools to push it in. I try to push the plastic, so yeah, that's the one who gets really pushed in. I think that's it. It's tight now. This should be this way, and it should get in. Yep, and that's it. It's done. Not that bad. I'm gonna have to retire this for the time being. It's not helping at all. right, so I got the cables done. Let's see how's the keyboard doing. I think it's still a little bit, as you can see, the little dots are. Hey, Trina, how you doing? So I think they're done. They don't look, I see against the light and they don't look like they shine anymore. That means that the paint has dried, and normally it dries real fast. So it's painted and it should work. And the problem that also is that this thing, it goes in these holes, and if they misalign, it will not work, and blah, blah, blah. So you got to be careful with this. And of course, these things come out. So you got to be careful and make sure that they don't come out. So this goes on top of it. You got to align the switches and the LEDs here. Here they are. They're aligned. Can you see it? Yeah, maybe you can. There. I aligned them. Anyway, at the same time, those holes will get into their positions. So I need to test it before I put all those little screws in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use 4 screws. Hey, oh my God, it was supposed to be anonymous donation, Trina. Anyway, I'm always very happy to help my friends. You always help me. So anyway, trying to make sure, just put one in the center and the ones in the corner so I can test it. And then if everything goes right, then I'll put the rest of them, because it's a pain. Oh my God. Yeah, you see what I do? Does them all. Never do dumb things like me. Anyway, let's keep on going. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do more of these happenings or ad hoc repairs. It feels like when I'm doing something, I just do it, and I keep forgetting that I should do video of it. But there you go. So I just align this and align this, and then push them in. Okay. I'm gonna connect so we can hear the beep. There it is. Boop. I'm gonna put it on top, just enough so they can use it, but also in the back. There it is. Here, it's gonna be over here. You can see it. There it is. Let's bring the screen. Okay, that's good enough. Boom. All right. Oh, something's happening because it's now working, because I can click on it, but it's not booting. Let's see. Am I touching something maybe? I don't know. Or maybe the keyboard has to be set down, or something has to be. Let's try it again. Nope. There's a problem there. So I don't know. The keyboard is working now, but the computer is not. So what the hell? So there should be something. Maybe I need these to be touching the metal. I don't think so. The cables are okay. Yeah, they are okay. They are the way they should be. Let's try it again. Yeah, there's no drive. At least the keys are working. Now it's doing something weird. What can it be? Huh. Well, it's not the keyboard, but the keyboard, because the keyboard is correctly connected and it's not booting at all. So something wrong with the floppy, maybe, or maybe something should be touching to make ground. And because I just use it open, maybe that's the problem. So I'm gonna try to push it in. Close it. It's a pain to close this thing too. And I'm gonna leave these out because they are such a pain. Doesn't want to work. Doesn't want to close. Of course. Right this way. 12 volts to ground. I don't know why people think I could do that. Never done that before. Never happened to me. Let's see if this time it works. If not, I got a new problem. Okay. Of course, now I cannot reach the switch. Okay. I think we got the same problem. Yeah. That's so weird. Maybe that cable that I connected is not doing good connection. I don't know. We'll see. Let's turn it off. Well, you see, that's why I'm not eager to work on these things, because they are all finicky. Well, that's part of the beauty of doing these things. We learn. I learned not to work with them. Try again the keyboard. I'm going to disconnect it and reconnect it. This little one that I can use. Yeah, there you go. Better yet. Oh, look, the cable is off. Maybe that's a problem. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, boy. Oh, where is it? It came out? Yeah, it came out. One here. Oh, there it is. Look. Oh. So, this little thing, I think I'm going to solder it, because it's giving me more and more trouble. You can see I was not supposed to have that much problem in here. It was supposed to be only the keyboard, but now this connector is not helping. And open it up a little bit so I can reattach the cable. Sorry, you may not be able to see what I'm doing, but I need to be able to see it myself. So I'm putting again the cable inside. Yeah, that's also the problem. That is not gonna need to make it get in here really, really good. There you go. Close it, but I think I'm gonna do a dab of solder just to make sure it doesn't get out of there anymore. Just a little point in here. Here, you may be able to see in there. So I'm just gonna take just a dab of solder and put it in there. Okay, it's not taking it. Maybe if I put a little bit of the flux, it will take it faster. There it is. Yep. Soldered. Hopefully that's the problem. Let's see. This goes like, no, not like this. I think it goes like this, yeah. So it comes out here. Does it? Hold on. You see, when you got all eyes can see very well. Yeah, there it is. Should go all the way in. Yeah. Okay, so it again. So this should be like this again. So go to the edge, start from there, push it all the way in, then to the other edge, push it in, and here we go. Okay, there you go. So I know that this separator is not a problem, so I'm gonna just keep it like this. It's connected. Talking about that, I gotta make more of these little adapters. They're really popular. There you go. No. Well, the keyboard is working, but now something's happening with the disk, and it's not. Look, caps lock is working. And now the keyboard's working. That's all good. But now the computer is not booting. I don't know why. But at least it boots to this, and it's just not booting into the floppy. So I gotta see why. Why is that not happening? At least it's not giving me all the errors that it was giving me before. Crazy. This is crazy. The only thing I touch is precisely the keyboard. So maybe by touching the keyboard, I unleash something that I shouldn't. Well, technically, I fixed it. Technically. Let's see if I can pull this out. See what's happening in here. Maybe in here. Let's see. Nope. Let me open this part. I think there's something underneath here. I just don't want to disconnect everything, but it may need to happen. It's not, the flopping's not working now. All right. So what I'm going to do is I see that the keys are working. I need to test the keys, but I won't be able if the computer doesn't boot completely. But in the meantime, I'm going to put all the screws in there because I don't think it needs anything else. Technically, I achieved what I wanted. Now I have a second problem, but at least validate there is no carbon paint on the PCB. And what would, okay, yeah, I agree. It's kind of a pain, but you're right. CDI. Hate my allergies. Okay, all right. Just enough to separate it. And let's use the other one. There it is. Disconnect. Let's validate. You got that right. I can be right. Well, we haven't seen that it was the problem, so technically you're not yet right yet. But I agree, it could be that. Do you think maybe a little piece of carbon is doing like a little short? Maybe. But it would be just showing a key being pressed all the time. You wouldn't do anything else like that. So that's what I'm a little bit renuent to believe that is a problem. But let's see. I don't. Oh, you were right. Look, there's some of them. Oh, look at this one. It's a big one. Oh, damn. Okay, so this is easier. This is very easy to fix. Not this anymore. I'm going to use. Here we go. Look at that. Clean. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm gonna do a bigger cleanup. Oh yeah, you were right. Several dabs. So it was not dry. I didn't believe that this was going to do the problem. Going to be the problem, but you proved me wrong. Yep. Yeah. No. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm just going to do the whole thing now. Yeah. Look, I'm just going to take mine. Here. Yeah. All of it. Why not? Make sure that it's really, really clean now. Yep. Yep. What a pain, huh? And I think all this happened because I didn't wait enough for it to dry. But hopefully that's going to be the issue. We'll see in a minute. Let's see. Yep. Look, there's another one here. Let's see if it's true. Oh boy. Yeah, most likely that's the big issue because it was working perfectly before. So just making sure that there's no other dabs. There's like a little one there, a little one there. Let's do another pass just because we can. I got enough alcohol to rule the world. Yep. Now, take another piece of paper and dry it up. Yep. This is really dry now. Yep. Looking good. Let's try it again. Oh, look at the side. Dry it up. Here we go. Oh, Mallorca, yeah. Yeah, I'm most likely I'm gonna be in Spain next year. This time, I got invited to go to the shows over there. That's gonna be very cool. Of course, now it's not getting in. Okay. This is not aligned well. Make sure that everything is where they should be. Oh, sorry, Anauk 33. Oh, you're in Spain. Mallorca. Oh, Valencia. Oh yeah. Where's Jose Luis is in Valencia. I haven't been in Valencia, guys. I would love to go. living in Barcelona and Madrid. The classic places to go when you go over there. But really, I need to go to Valencia. Jose Luis tells me all the time that it's so nice. 5-10 minutes to drive, you think? Okay. Let's see. I don't see anything that got. Let's do the air thing. Yep. This is clean. So anyway, this is cool. Very cool. Yeah, it's pretty dry now. Let's put it in there. Oh, now it went in really fast. Good. Let's put this in to the center and two on the edge, just enough to test it again. Let's see if this time it works. So sorry, I'm just concentrating on this and I haven't been able to read too much. And people from Spain should be used to this because the keyboards from a lot of European computers are like this. They use this kind of technology. And yeah, they get replacements of the keyboards very easy, but this is laser 128 and it's difficult to get anything from it. So that's another issue with this. Oh. So let's try it again. Connect this. So we can hear the beep. Let's connect the keyboard. Start again with this. Yeah, let's see if CDI was right. You're right. I don't know. I got my doubts. Let's try it. Boom. Boom. And let's bring the monitor. And here we go. Nope. No floppy. What the hell? I mean, you were right about the blobs, but that doesn't make sense why it's not. Look, if I go to caps lock, it does work. So the keyboard is working. But, yeah. Nope, it's not. There's something weird over here. It's not booting. It was booting before, so gosh. Let's see. Oh boy. Well, it's a success because the keyboard is working, but it's not a success because the computer is not working. I'm gonna have to stop it here and come back to it because I gotta go and grab some things. Right now it's 6 o'clock. I thought it was gonna take less than that. Anyway, well, it have done success. Appreciate you guys that come by, and I'll be back with the second part of this. Keyboard works now, the computer doesn't. So let's fix the computer. Yeah, the floppy is connected, Trina. Of course, it just there's something else not working. But I got to do things right now, and I'm gonna have to come back to it. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Remember to share, like, subscribe, and all the cool things. And go and check out Trina's channel too, and CDIs and everybody, because you guys are all cool. All right. Thanks, everybody. And see you next time. Let's see if I can end the stream. Bye.